So you have your choice of the cushion cut pink amethyst, and that has the beautiful rose gold accents to it. So that's done in rose gold. Now, that's sterling silver. It's 100% precious metal. Look at that. Isn't that something? Just breathtaking. And of course, it's finished in genuine rose gold. So that's your first choice, is the Ami. The next one's going to be your citrine. So what we did with citrine, that's a round cut. And then, of course, it's in your classic yellow gold. So it's sterling silver, and that is a molecular bond of genuine yellow gold. Your next choice. Now, this is, the citrine, by the way, is the most limited. Look at this peridot. I love peridot. It just reminds me of biting into a Granny Smith apple, and it's got that sharp, wonderful taste to it. Isn't that something? Now, the peridot is actually going to be a cushion cut design. And again, that's finished in your yellow gold. And then finally, your last choice is going to be that beautiful bright blue topaz, and that is done in your sterling silver, finished in rhodium. So lots of detail to get to. No, none of the designs are the same. They're all very different at just a tremendous savings. And then did you notice FlexPay on that? $9.97 to get a ring that's a wow. This isn't just, you know, a little teeny speck of color and little teeny stones you can't see. These are big, bold, glorious, gorgeous rings, and I just don't want you to miss out. I know it's going to be a fun night. It's going to be a busy night, and Paul Woods is here to tell us all about it. Hello, darling.
Hello, my dear.
So, merry day after, 1 minute after Christmas.
1 minute after Christmas. Merry, merry, everybody.
And wow. I mean,
and wow.
It's
just wow.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, no,
I mean, talk about the process. This is almost too good to believe, really, quite frankly.
Well, and it is, and I'll tell you the process. I was in London, and I was in the museum, the London Museum, and I was looking at old royal jewelry, and I saw all these great stones, and I noticed that the open work design was very modern, even though these rings were hundreds of years old. And it was all sort of equestrian, but the negative space. But in the middle of each one of these gorgeous rings is a beautiful, precious gem. And I said to the buying team, wouldn't it be nice if we could do that as today's special? And they said, you're crazy. It's going to be too much money. And I said, well, let's just try it. Let's see. So we went and we worked with our partners and our craftsmen, and we started choosing stones and coming up with the designs, and it all started coming together. And I thought, okay, if we can do this at $99, we're going to be smoking.
You're absolutely right.
Exactly.
Absolutely right.
And they came back and they said, we're able to do this at such an unbelievable price. All our partners came together, all the stars aligned. It's like the Christmas fairies came and went, poof, get the ring of your dreams, because you didn't get what you wanted for Christmas, and here it is. And so I'm literally quivering with excitement over this ring. All four of them are so beautiful. I look at them and it's like, you know when you see a bowl of delicious candy, and you try to decide which one you're gonna let yourself have? Okay, right. This is a handful of ring candy. That's what it is. It's just like, which I like the peridot too, but I am loving that blue topaz.
I think the blue topaz.
It's really a sky in color, right? I mean, it's really.
It's a tough call on which one you choose, but at this price, hey, get more. Can you imagine being able to go to a jewelry store, a really fine jewelry store, and sit there and go, I'll take 1, 2, 3, 4 of those rings are all genuine gemstone, all 100% precious metal, and not feel guilty about it. Like, this is it wouldn't happen. It wouldn't happen anywhere else but here tonight. Already 330 ordered. Already we knew you guys are waiting. Yeah, get it at home and see it for yourself, because each ring is a combination of your beautiful main stone and then white diamonds. Oh yes, let me repeat myself.
Exactly.
White diamonds on this ring. So it's gemstone, big gemstone, and white diamonds. We didn't do white topaz. We didn't do faux diamonds. We didn't do, you know, absolute diamonds. This is beautiful main stone, big, beautiful gemstone, and then genuine diamonds on this ring as well. How nuts is that for $29.90? Well, and it is a delightful design. Look at this.
The thing is, the stone in the center is not insubstantial. It is a large stone. Most of them are almost a carat. Some are actually more than a carat, depending on the cut. We're talking about an important stone. A stone that stands up and says, good evening, my name is Mrs. Smythe, and look at my ring. You know, it's just like, ooh, look at that.
Oh, it's so
And then we added diamonds.
And look at all the details, too. I mean, there's layer upon layer of details. It's like a beautiful wedding cake, you know, where you start and the top looks great, and then as you see all the layers down, and then as you dive into the cake, the inside's as good as the outside. Everything about this, I know you're sitting there thinking it's not real. I know you're thinking that. I know you're thinking that's impossible. It's got to have a 1 in front of it, maybe 129. It is all genuine. You're having 100% genuine gemstone. You have diamonds on this. You have 100% precious metal. It's made in 100% absolute precious metal, all for one day, one price. And by the way, we know this isn't going to last all day long. We brought in only a couple thousand per color, right? But you have to remember, within that, we go sizes 5 through 10.
5 through 10.
So you're literally a couple of hundred per choice because of all the sizes that we carry. So don't miss out. Whether it's your birthstone, it's a stone you've never owned before, a stone you love. Blue stones, blue topaz. Blue is the #1 best-selling of the colored stones. And you've got a magnificent design done in that crisp, icy sterling silver with the rhodium finish. Then we warm it up a little bit. Look at the Ami. Isn't that beautiful? And that's done in rose gold. And that's a molecular bond of the sterling silver. This is so important to understand how we do this. When we say rose vermeil or rose gold, what that is, it's a molecular bond to the sterling silver. So that color stays put. It looks that beautiful and that brilliant from the day you order it to the day you finish wearing it. And then you pass it down to somebody else.
And it will
look at that pink Ami.
Look that good for them. I mean,
yes,
that's
absolutely.
That is I really love what we're able to do with our precious metals. And when you consider the price of a designer ring in a department store made out of mystery metal with mystery stones with mystery tags on it, and you would pay $150. You'd pay $150 for a ring that was nothing important. In fact, if you go into one of the really high-end stores, like where I used to work, they have mystery metal rings right now, today, that are $995, and they are made of brass. That's what you're paying for in a designer store. Well, not for me. I want real. I want real gemstones. I want big ones. I want real sterling silver. I want real gold. 18 karat gold on my sterling silver. And I want to know that with the Technibond technology, it's going to last and last and last. And that's what we're able to do for you. If I was sitting at home and anywhere near my phone, I already would have burned up 2 phone lines. That's what I would have. Like, do not trip and fall on your way to the phone or your tablet, or there's so many ways to order here. I love it, but I'm going to get them all.
But look at this peridot. Look how wide that band is. And again, we're talking gemstone and diamonds and all precious metal. We couldn't have done any more. Seriously?
No.
We could have not. You know what you'd expect? Here's what you'd really expect. A little teeny stone, no diamonds, and a little teeny band for $29.90. You can't buy a fashion earring piece, a costume piece at $29.90, let alone everything being real and genuine. It's the ultimate. Like, if you took the checklist and you were like, I want it all, that is exactly what we've done at a price that really you have to kind of like go, that's the price, $29.90. Plus, when you think about FlexPay, it's $10. And here's what we challenge you, and Paul would agree with this.
I would, of course.
Get it at home, and if you don't absolutely love it, send it back for your refund.
Yeah.
But get it tonight before we lose your size. Already, Steve, give me another update. Really? Oh my gosh. Okay, we're already 20% sold out of the peridot and the blue topaz. So if you want that, look at that wide. Look at that. Like, let me move the other two.
Look at how wide.
I can't get over how big this is.
Well, exactly. You know, for this price, you expect something you get out of a gumball machine.
That's exactly right.
You know, or you're like you're in Vegas or something, and you want it in some horrible bet. No, we're bringing you real, fabulous, fine jewelry. Now, we're spoiling you tonight. That if you're with us, if you're awake, if you're one of the lucky few, you have the opportunity to collect not 1, not 2, but all 4 of these fabulous designs. Look at each design is different. Each one ticks off all the boxes. You've got that beautiful open work in the negative space that's so cool right now. You have that gorgeous equestrian element that's captured in each one in a different way. There's a royalty to these. There's a regalness to these. There's something about them that says, I am museum quality. I am. Well, you know what? You are real gemstones. You are real sterling silver. You are 18 karat gold. You are fabulous. That's what this ring says.
Yeah, it does, and it is so much fun to be able, even I was shocked. You know, I've been doing this for a very, very long time. And
how long have you done it, my dear?
Well, long enough.
Well.
I started when I was 5 on television.
That's
you know,
what explains
but
it.
the neat thing about this is to get such a treat. And for those of us who are hosts who do a lot of jewelry, and we talk a lot about jewelry, even we get tickled about this, because you're just like, it's truly unbelievable. Like, isn't it remarkable to go, that is a $29 ring. If I were to go anywhere, oh my gosh, if I could set up outside a jewelry store and say, okay, all genuine gemstone, big, bold, beautiful rings, gorgeous quality. Look at the quality of those natural stones. I mean, that's amazing, right? Oh, and by the way, let's do diamonds on it too. Yeah, it's diamonds. And it was $29.90. There would be a line out the door down the block to Pittsburgh of women lining up trying to get their hands on this ring.
It'd be like a sample sale.
I was going to say, it's like Black Friday, you know, day after Christmas. Yeah. Like that is the kind of offer we have. And so if you pass it up, like get it at home. If you don't love it, you can send it back for a refund. But once you get it at home and you open the box, you really will have that moment where you're like, you'll brag about this. You'll be like, you're not going to believe how much I didn't spend on this ring. Seriously, if we put a 1 in front of it, it would have been a huge hit.
Or you'll lie and tell people you spend a lot more.
A lot more. Because it looks like it. Look at that, Paul.
It really does.
It is really a sensational piece.
It is absolutely sensational. And I'm going to say something about you here, okay?
Oh, no.
No, I'm going to say something about you because I have learned over the years, if Suzanne says something is fabulous, it's fabulous. And I'm telling you, from the fabulous blender I brought from you to the salt and pepper shaker grinders to the, when she says something is the best it can be, it's the most fabulous, it is.
Right,
I mean, it's real. So when I met with you tonight and you were excited about this, I said, well, there you go. This is the real deal. And I understand
tremendous.
Why. Because you look at all of that precious metal. You think to yourself, wow, gold is $1,200 an ounce today.
Right.
You look at those beautiful, huge gemstones cut beautifully, each one by hand, mined all over the world, set gorgeously in these beautiful designs, and you say to yourself, I would easily pay $129 for that. I might pay $329 for that, depending, maybe I was on a cruise and I had vacation mode. You know how you want to buy things when you're on vacation? And you think, well, I'll never be here again. I'm going to spend too much. Well, you don't have to. Save that money, go on the vacation, but wear the rings of your dreams when you get there.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It is the ring of your dreams. And you're going to laugh. You're going to get it at home, and I know you're going to expect it to be small. You're going to think it's going to be, because you can't believe it. $29.90, you're thinking, oh, something's got to be wrong. It's not. We did it for one day. We specifically designed it for this day. We brought in what we could. Already almost 2,000 have been ordered. I know the peridot and the blue topaz, yeah, are the most limited now. And you're going to open that box, and you're going to expect it to be a little, teeny little ring you can hardly see. And then you're going to go, oh my gosh, the thing's huge. Like, it's huge. And then you're gonna be so tickled all over again because you're like, I only spent $29. By the way, I've got something extra special to tell you. If you use your HSN card and you apply for it right now, you're gonna get $20 off. If you apply and you're brand new and we approve it, you get approved for it, you're gonna get $20 off this ring. The ring then becomes $9 and some change. If you have your HSN card, use it all day long today because you're gonna be able to get extra flex on everything you see here. So here it's 3 flex pays, that moves to 4. And don't forget about our shipping offer, because what happens is if you spend $50 or more today, you gotta get it all done today, everything ships for free in clearance. So if you're getting this and maybe you're picking up another piece, I actually got the watch and I bought a pair of earrings on sale so I could hit the $50 so I get the free shipping, because it saved me more money in the long run. I did. Bought cute little anchor earrings. They're so cute, these little anchor earrings from your collection.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I'm a big, big fan of this collection. All right, so the peridot, yellow Technibond gold, which is great, cushion cut, beautiful ring, decorative oak framework, white rhodium plated. Then of course you have your beautiful stonework with the white diamond accents. Huge, huge, huge. Then of course the blue topaz, that is all sterling silver with the rhodium finish, so that's how you finish fine jewelry. That has a beautiful blue topaz stone in the center, and again, accents of your diamonds. Oh, we did do white topaz. Excuse me. There is some white topaz, but on the blue topaz. But there's also diamonds, of course. There's diamonds as well. Yeah.
You know what we did on each one of these rings, which is, you know, you can see it with the camera, but maybe you don't know. There's this beautiful pave work that's around the setting. You see it on the shoulders. You see it around the setting, and it is done so beautifully that the ring explodes like a celebrity-driven red carpet fabulous dress. I mean, it is extraordinarily done. I was at Fred Leighton just a couple weeks ago. You know, I do some work with them too, and I was noticing how much of the important jewelry that they have, how much of the important jewelry they have has beautiful, gorgeous gemstone. It's not just diamonds, rubies, and sapphires. Lots of beautiful peridots, gorgeous citrines. A lot of it from the 50s and the 60s, the heyday of Hollywood jewelry. Well, all of those stones are back, and they're hot right now. It's all about color. It's color in every way in your wardrobe, and it's color on your hands. And this is your opportunity to do that, to do it in time for New Year's. Hello.
So pretty.
Aren't you
Hello.
gonna, aren't you gonna party? I'm gonna.
Okay, just update. You know we have only 1,800 of the blue topaz
Get
left.
out.
That's it. That is a bummer, you guys, because what's gonna happen is throughout the day, there's gonna be like 3 rings left, and then there's gonna be 2 rings left. You're like, oh, okay, if you want the blue topaz, we're down to the final 1,800. We're in the first airing of this. And here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the other 2 away, because I want you to see both the peridot and the blue topaz kind of on their own. I believe these will be the first 2 to sell out. I just think they're the raised design, the exquisiteness of what you're talking about, that negative look, the workmanship. Yes, there's diamonds on here as well. Genuine stones. Unbelievable, unbelievable look for the price. I think this peridot, look at that. Now, I have thin fingers, but I'm not a petite girl, okay? Look at that cigar band styling. It's a huge ring. As a matter of fact, let me show you.
Yeah, it is a huge ring.
Can you? I'll show you. I'm gonna flip one around.
Let's see how big my hands are.
No, I just wanna show, that's what an average band looks like.
Good point.
Look at the difference between how wide this is. Same with all of them. If I put the blue topaz, this is an average size band. You'd see a little teeny stone on top of that, and that would be easily $49, $59 here at HSN with nothing going on. Nothing going on, just very basic. So look at that. If that's an average band size, this is what you're getting. This is what you're getting. Look at that. This, in the citrine, is what you're getting compared to a regular band size.
You know what I love about it, too? You know, I told you, we saw these designs at the Royal Museum in London, and what struck me is the attention to detail that the artists spent hundreds of years ago in presenting the stone. You know, you wouldn't take the Mona Lisa and put her in a cheap frame, right?
True, yes.
And so you wouldn't take a beautiful, genuine gemstone, not of this size, and put it in a cheap frame. They really mounted it in a way that it's presented like a gorgeous work of art at the Louvre Museum. That's what they've done.
It's a great point. They really did. I mean, the setting is almost more spectacular than the center stone.
You almost don't need the stone. You almost don't need it.
I mean, the center stone's fabulous, right? Don't get us wrong, but the setting is absolutely beyond exquisite. And you'll feel these are real rings. This is the good stuff. And that's what I was saying. Wouldn't it be fun if you have a book club, or maybe you have granddaughters or nieces, and you love them all, and you just want to blow their mind? Get each one a ring. And you know what? Give it for just no other reason than I love you. You know, we all expect gifts during the holidays. Tuck this away, and just on a random day when they come to visit you, go, you know what? I just wanted to give this to you. I love you. And they're going to open it up and go, okay, Grandma, is this all faux? You know, did you get this like at a local supermart? And you'll go, no, darling, that's diamonds and real gemstone and all solid sterling silver and gold. And they won't believe it. They will not believe it. It is such a great today's special. All right, now almost 3,000 have been ordered. It's just the very first airing. It's a perfect time to get it, especially if you want to get the blue topaz. That one is going to sell out so quick. It might sell out by the next airing, actually. Then we'll be down to the 3 choices. It really doesn't matter. All 4 choices are equally as exquisite and beautiful. All 4 choices are just breathtaking. It's a fun today's special, and I'm so glad that you are loving this as well. We knew it was going to be a